Alright, welcome back. Now I have a voice in the video. I figured out how to work the mic in OBS. I wanted to include my voice in the last video, but my OBS didn't record my audio. So, sorry about that. Anyways, we built these two ships in the last episode. I didn't decorate inside of them. They're very empty. We will decorate them in another time. I have the captain's quarters, at least. You can act like you're driving the ship. Ooh, the chain. Where did the chain go? Hold on a minute. There we go. And I built these docks off screen. And we put the ships down. I also built this huge building off screen. I have some pictures of me building it, but I don't have any recordings. I didn't thought to, start recording this. Well, this was the first building we made, so. Oh yeah, off screen I built this little fish market here. Oh yeah, this fish is called Fish. What a creative name. You can buy fish here. This villager sells it. Hello, ma'am. She cuts it up and sells it. Yep, there it is. It's a dinosaur fish. I'm using some weird texture packs. I also built this fishing boat right here. I looked at a real life reference, so that's why it looks so nice. Seriously, if you guys are not using reference when building, it makes your builds like 10 times better. Because everything like is nonsensical in Minecraft. So like you don't know what to build. You can build anything. Your mind is confused. But in real life, things have like physics and they need to make sense. So like these boats and stuff, they're built in like real life physics methods. They're like balanced. So that's why they look so complicated and nice. In Minecraft, you can build the simplest stuff and it just works. Just floats on water and doesn't look interesting at all. But you can even use this to reel the fish. I mean, use your imagination. I can't really. Well, I wanted to build a little dock here for these normal Minecraft boats, which they also look like canoes because I'm using a texture pack. I'm gonna build like a normal looking wooden dock. But we're not gonna do that right now. I also build a bridge. A little cinematic of me walking. Um, it's a really nice looking bridge. I didn't look at reference for this one. Oh, I know. I never mind. I did. I did. I don't remember what kind of bridge it was though. It was just a random bridge on Google. I also put the train tracks under the water so they don't block our view. I was gonna build a second bridge for the train, but it looks way nicer when it's under the water like this. If you guys have watched Spirited Away, there's a train that goes on the water, and I really like that. That's what I'm trying to emulate here. I really love Ghibli movies. Oh, another thing I built are these excavators that actually function. There's like little pistons under them, and when you step here, it starts moving up, and this one just goes down. But not when you step here. You're gonna be up there. They work with like a couple of pistons. They're pretty simple made. There's like a redstone conductor here. Hold on, what are these things called? Redstone link. Never mind. Conductor was the normal Minecraft block. So, anyways, this takes you up. It's pretty fast. If you're too lazy to walk up here. and it stops when you get up here, when you press this button, and then this one works until you get down and press that button, that pressure plate. Boom, it stopped. I did this so it will like remove the lag. I can have these always running, but I'm afraid it might cause some FPS issues later down the line when we have like way too many builds here. My giant build over here is already very laggy, so I'm trying to like make everything as minimal as possible, you know, or include these type of things to remove lag. And in this episode, we're gonna build a restaurant right here. I terraformed this big area on the mountain. It's gonna be a beautiful mountain restaurant. And the craziest part is you're gonna be able to watch dinosaurs as you eat. So yeah, that's everything I build off screen. It's not much, you know. It's just a ship, a bridge, and some excavators. So I was gonna show you guys how I've been playing Minecraft like past 10 years or so. I've been I don't even know when I started playing Minecraft, to be honest with you. This is my most played game probably. When I first started, I usually created worlds and then I just stopped playing. In like in couple of weeks, the spark runs away. And I've seen people have the same world in like YouTube. I've seen people use the same world for years or like 10 years almost. And I always wonder how can I, you know, use my world for long term. So what I have been doing is I play survival. As you can see, these were my items. I already beat the game. I killed the ender dragon. See, there's his head and the egg, and I got a elytra and stuff. I already beat the game in survival, and then what I do is I use emerald blocks. There they are. Oh, I'm not in survival. Hold on. So I use these emerald blocks to pay myself or pay Notch. You know, if you're listening, I pay Notch to be able to use creative mode to build. I find creative mode way more fun to build stuff in than survival because in survival you are very limited. Your viewpoint is limited. You can't fly. You know you have and finite amount of blocks, and it just blocks my creativity way too much. I would love to build whatever the heck I want. When I used to play only survival mod, I would get bored and quit the game in a couple of weeks, or I would gather all the materials to start building something cool, and I would be like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this," and I just quit. Even though I was like so giddy about gathering materials. So what I've been doing is paying these emeralds for Notch to grant me creative mod powers, so I can build my dream structures. This time it being a dinosaur park. Every time I build something, I place one more emerald block. So this is for the giant visitor center we built over here. I paid this emerald block. I sacrificed my emerald for that, and then this would be for the shipping docks and the ships, I guess. Do they count as separate buildings? Nah, I'm not gonna count them as separate. Okay, they're one thing. Okay, and then I'm gonna sacrifice this for the bridge. 3 emeralds, and now we're gonna build a restaurant this episode. So 4 emeralds are gone. Oh no, I can't even put it. There we go. Well, that looks kind of bad. Hold on a second. So we sacrifice 4 emeralds now for the restaurant build, and each time we build something, the price is gonna go up. So we're gonna next time we're gonna sacrifice 5 for the dinosaur cages maybe. So I need to start trading with these villagers so I can gain more emeralds in survival, so I can build in creative. That's a little change of pace I created for myself that allows me to play my world and enjoy it way longer because I'm no longer stuck in either survival or creative. People say like hardcore is very enjoyable. I never like fell in love with hardcore that much. It kind of makes me feel bad if I lose my world. I'll be actually pissed. I don't think I would like struggle with hardcore that much as long as I've been playing Minecraft. I would say I'm pretty good at the game. I didn't try hardcore that many times. Alright, so since we sacrificed our emeralds, it's time for me to go creative and head back to my build. Oh, by the way, one thing I haven't shown you guys is the world map, which there it is. We're gonna build in this whole area right here. This whole area. I can show you the plans of the build right now. Um, Give me a sec. Here's the map we got, and here's my build plan. Now I have to explain which each drawing I draw is. Um, so this blue line you see here, maybe you can guess this is gonna be the train station right next to the huge visitor center we built. This one is the visitor center. I built it around this area instead of this area because I thought it looked cooler. This is gonna was gonna be the docks. I already built the docks. So this is the restaurant we're gonna build right on that mountain, and the train station is gonna go all the way over here, and then and there's gonna be another station in the middle of the park that you can just get out and enjoy this area, which is gonna include the farms and then a nice little hotel over here. And then this area is I'm gonna turn this area into a beach. So we have a nice little koi here, and a beach would look really really nice. Purple lines are all the paths that are going around the park. This is where the bridge is, and we're gonna go up here, and I already built the restaurant line. Oh, there's gonna also be a path going from the behind the visitor center to this area, which is gonna include a lift right over the dinosaur cage. Where I'm gonna build with create mod, and the lift is gonna carry you from here to this area where you can either enter the restaurant or enjoy the rest of the park. We're gonna have another dinosaur cage here, and this big red circles I made are for the most famous or most dangerous dinosaurs on the island. The big three, I would like to call them. And this area, as you can see here, is gonna be the marine dinosaurs exhibit. It's gonna include like giant sharks. You know, I think we have another dinosaur called Stachiosaurus or something. I don't remember the name. That looks pretty vicious. And oh, this yellow circle is gonna be an aviary, which is a giant, like a pterodactyl exhibit. And the train, you see, the train tracks are gonna go through the mountain, and they're gonna go through inside the aviary, where you'll be able to watch the pterodactyls inside the train. This was a really cool idea I got when I was building my previous dinosaur zoo, which was like started 4 years ago or something. I can show you guys that version, and I wasn't really satisfied with that, so I started this new map now. So yeah, maybe in a later episode I can show you guys my previews. Yes, park I built. This yellow thing you see here is actually gonna be a balloon ride, like a hot air balloon ride around the park. And these lines are where the balloon is gonna go. As you can see, it's gonna circle around here and then come back to the station. So the reason why I did this in this area is because the create mod creates a lot of lag. It eats your frames basically. So when you have a train and a hot air balloon at the same area, you're getting 30 FPS, 20 FPS. So I separated them and they go their own specific roads so they don't clash with each other. Also, the train is going to be underground here, so the game probably won't even render it. So it doesn't create any lag, which, like, in my previous world, I tried to do all these ideas, but I didn't know how much lag it would have caused. So I designed it very poorly. I thought I could like put all of them together, but that wasn't the case. So in this world, I'm separating everything out. Everything is gonna be farther away from each other. So if you know if the visitor center is laggy, you can go here, and the game wouldn't even render the visitor center. So it causes no lag here. And the last thing is this orange area. I want to turn this entire area into like a desert. Just gonna all the water, take all the water away, and I'm just gonna leave it dry, and then probably turn all this grass into sand. So it's gonna be like an arid area. There's a lot of dinosaurs that lived in like deserts, and I want to put them here. And they're gonna be behind this huge mountain over here, so you won't see them when you enter the park. Otherwise, it would look weird if we had like so many biomes stuck together. Like you wouldn't see a desert right next to a mountain, right? I also had a great idea to build a safari car in this area. I haven't included in the build plans, but my plan is build a little safari vehicle with the create mod, and just you would be able to drive it around this area and take a look at the dinosaurs from inside your vehicle. It will keep you safe, hopefully. I don't understand how in real life people trust those safari cars. I feel so anxious watching the national documentaries because it looks very unsafe right next to lions and stuff. So like with dinosaurs, it's gonna be even more unsafe. But I'll build a sturdy vehicle. I'll build a strong vehicle to help our to keep our visitors safe. That's about all the plans I got. Maybe we will do even more builds. As you can see, I have like another little island over here that we can build something on. There's also a village on that island, which looks really cool. There's also an ocean monument. Damn. Or we can build on this mountainous region some like um, other prehistoric creatures that are not dinosaurs, which are like saber-toothed mammoths and stuff, which are included in my mod list. We can build like like a mammoth enclosure on the mountains because we have this massive mountain range here that I can capitalize on. So yeah, that those are the park plans. We can start building the restaurant now. Here's a reference image I got, which I think is gonna look pretty cool. It's like a very weird looking restaurant. I like the triangles. So first things first, let's figure out where the bridge is gonna go. Now we're gonna create a little montage. It's gonna be more enjoyable to watch than me hand building everything. So here we are with the restaurant build. Decided on a French restaurant. I don't know about the name. I mean, you guys can comment better names if you want. I suck ass at naming things. Dorsia is the restaurant from American Psycho movie. The entrance of the build got a little chandelier type thing. Doors. And here's the lobby. Very ordered. I built tables inside the restaurant to be non-sittable. I feel like everybody's gonna want to sit outside instead. Get way better view. We're gonna turn this whole area into a giant cage. We're gonna put some eggs and get some baby dinosaurs in here. And so here's the kitchen I built. Are these things called gutters? It's when trash drops down or water drops down, it just goes through the sewage system. Probably extend the. Oh, so we got a fridge over here. You have your furnaces. You have like 7 smokers in here. You have your sinks. These are meant to be dishes that needs to be cleaned. I don't know how to put plates in Minecraft. This is the best I got. The item frames kind of look like plates, right? There's a lot of dirty dishes. And here's the food preparation area. Let me not step on the desk. This is the frying area. You get fried foods. There's no frying oil in Minecraft, so I put lava in here. That's kind of look like frying oil. A little bit. It's yellow and it's hot. Anyways, here's the orders people placed, and the workers are gonna read the orders from here. You can see we got some funny orders with the lamb sauce. So here's a bell for the waiters to call upon the cooks, and then they deliver the food. You take the plates and deliver it to the tables. I should probably put some food on these tables. And I'm gonna place villagers later. For now, the restaurant is empty because the park hasn't been opened, right? We don't even have dinosaurs yet. This is another balcony, and can sit here and watch another dinosaur cage to this side. That's right, this restaurant is gonna be connected to 2 dinosaur cages, not one. It's gonna house probably like a smaller dinosaur. This is gonna be a brachiosaur exhibit. I already decided on that because this is a huge area for like a massive dinosaur to live in. And this is a smaller area. Probably a herbivore though. I wouldn't want a carnivore next to my restaurant, putting guests in danger. This is already as dangerous as it is, you know. Oh, I gotta put some like "Don't feed the dinosaur" signs. So here's a little, you know, little balcony here as well, where you can look up on the mountains and also see the cages. So this is really cool. Here's an elevator. The elevator that is just outside. There's some fence around it to keep the guests safe. Don't get crushed by an elevator. And look outside at the dinosaur cage while going up. Where you're going up is a very special spot, only accessed by this elevator. Here is the rich suite. Here is the high class area where the most richest guests come in. Richest, is that a word? Most esteemed guests come in this area, enjoy their food. There's some bottles of enchanting to drink, I guess. There's some more like a wine bottle. Uh, kind of looks like a wine bottle. There's a little balcony to look out and like a for smoking. There's another balcony here with more ashtrays and kind of like a little cigarette sign I put with the torch. Kind of looks like a cigarette, right? I feel like kids would enjoy the heck out of this restaurant. can imagine a lot of children like to stick to these balconies and look at the dinosaurs. And it's built quite high, so the dinosaurs can reach and bite the guests or scratch them or whatever. So pretty secure in my opinion. But yeah, that was the whole build, guys. Next episode, we will probably make our first dinosaur cage. That'll be exciting. So don't forget to tune in for that one. I'll see you.